We're gonna test ourselves today and see if we can harvest enough produce to bring it to farmer's market tomorrow and have a great sales day. Hello everybody, this is Farmer Pedro here at Isidore Homestead on this chilly early April morning. Today we have a little bit of a challenge. It's the second week of our farmer's market season. Things started out fantastic last week, and so we're preparing, harvesting produce to take to the market tomorrow. The problem we have is that, well, it's early spring and we don't have a lot of produce, so we're gonna have to get a little bit creative if we want to have a beautiful display at the farmer's market. The first order of business today is just have a quick walk around and look at the things that we can harvest. Then we do a secondary look for things that we didn't intend to bring to market but we can benefit from, and we're going to have to do that this week because we don't seem to have a lot of produce. So I guess that the best place to start, as it will give us a little bit of a boost, is looking in the hoop houses where I know that there's stuff that I'm going to be harvesting from. Look at this compost pile. It's steamy. Stuff is cooking there. The plants are going to love this. So we're going to take a look at this first house. Well, sometimes opening this thing, it's not the easiest thing in the world, but we'll see what's in here. Ooh, what a nice mist. All right, well, it looks like from this house we have a really nice supply of salad mixes that we're gonna cut. Better than I thought. Look at the sizes of these lettuce heads. On this bed we have some arugula, and this looks good, actually perfect arugula, if you excuse me. You know, we're in the quality food business, so I'm gonna give this a try and see how good it is. This is fantastic. The weather is cold, and so these things are not too spicy, they're just delicious. This is perfect. Sweet. We have some Asian greens that we might be able to cut and mix it with the lettuce mix. And over here, these guys are a little too small, but I think that I can manage to harvest some of these spring onions. That's what they look like. Oh yeah. So what we will do, look at this is how these things come out of the ground. We're going to clean these things and wash them. We're gonna peel off the outer layer, and then we're gonna bring to market this beautiful clean and wash spring onion that people absolutely love. Well, I do love. This thing is great. Let's take a look at this one here. What do we have here? We have some lettuces. Our head lettuces, romaine lettuces, are not ready yet. Over here, this is looking promising. Over here we have some babybok choy, still small, but there's some of these that I can certainly harvest and bring to market as babybok choy. On this side we have some lettuce heads that they're decent size, but I think I'm gonna give them another week or so because I like to sell them a little bigger, maybe a little bigger leaves. So this one's gonna have to wait until next week. Over here we have spinach, not quite ready. I had expected to have this spinach, have baby spinach from this bed today. Actually, this is how I planned it, but it got too cold, and spinach is taking a little time. So over here we have 4 beds of overwinter spinach. There's a little bit of weed, quite a bit of weeds here, but I think that we might be able to harvest some of this, and this is the best. These things are sweet and taste. Look at the color, so green. So yeah, we're gonna bring some spinach. This spinach is overwinter spinach. I don't intend to keep it too long here. My goal was that as soon as I could start harvesting from the other patch that I planted recently, we'll come and tarp this, and then these beds will be ready for planting in a few weeks. But in the meantime, and today is a perfect example of that. You know, we can tap into this, can harvest from this. It's perfectly good looking, beautiful spinach, and take it to market, get a little bit of a revenue from it. Last week we had frozen chicken from previous season, but we sold it out in the market. People were buying a lot of it for a number of reasons. One is that they are running low on protein, I suppose. But the other was, and I was actually deliberately advertising this, our feed costs went up dramatically this year. And so the chickens that we're raising now, that we're going to be processing in about 4 weeks, we're going to have to raise the price on those. And so I was telling people about that, and so they were kind of stocking up on the chicken that we had, but we sold out last week, so we have no more chicken to bring tomorrow. Up until last year, we sold our eggs in our market at $4 a dozen. This year, because of the increase in feed prices, we went up to $4.50, and so that's how I started last week. Now we have a lot of eggs now. What I'm doing is still $4.50 a dozen. I'm selling 2 dozens for $8, and so hopefully it's an incentive for people to buy more. That will help me, you know, move all these extra eggs that I currently have. So we'll have plenty of eggs tomorrow too. So I need those things that can bring a lot of cash in a single sale. So as I'm walking back here, I'm noticing that the raspberry plants are now have leaves on, and these are plants that we put here last year with the intention of bringing to the farmers market. So I might take a few of this potted plants, perennials. I think we might have some more over here. We should have some, yeah, blackberries are also putting in leaves, so I'm gonna bring some of those. All right, got some plans. All right, well, we have an idea of what we will have tomorrow. I guess the next step is implement. Let's go ahead and start harvesting. My crew should be arriving shortly, and at that point we'll start to move pretty fast. Right, washing time. We're cleaning, washing, bunching. Look at
fish out of the water.
Dane playing with his water gun. A bok choy. We have baby Asian greens. We have arugula and salad mixes. Produce that we harvested this morning is been already cleaned and packed, and it's now here resting in the walk-in cooler, ready to go to farmers market tomorrow. We have several bins and things look really nice, clean. The salads and so this part is complete. We have some plants here to take to market, and since we still have a little time to spare, my wonderful crew is working on clearing some beds for some planting and tarping some other areas that need some rest. We just harvested, and I didn't mention this morning, we found some winter leeks that we harvested. We're taking them to market. I'll show them to you in the next video. It was a really good morning. It feels really good that we were able to harvest what we expected, what we wanted, maybe a little more, some things that we weren't planning, so that's also always a bonus. We are nothing but blessed. There's no other ways to put it. I hope you like this, and if that's the case, please consider hitting the like button. Drop us a comment. We like to hear from you, and I hope to see you again, hopefully soon. Until then, may God bless you. You're really happy chickens, aren't you? Yeah, you out of food already? And those of you in the back, are you having a good time? Just resting, having fun there? Life is good. Life is really good when you're out in the pasture, isn't it? You guys are getting big too. Alright, I'll let you do your thing. See you, boys.